Well, howdy there, cowpokes. Just kidding. What's up, everybody? Another episode of Red Dead Redemption. My final play of this incredible game. Gotta squeeze one more playthrough in before the new installment. And this is it. This is, I believe, part 4 of this series. And we'll be going all the way to the end of the game. The very end of the game. Within the next coming weeks, we'll just, I'll get a video of this up probably every day, if not every other day. For everyone's viewing pleasure and my personal pleasure, because I love playing this game. And there you have it. Without further ado, let's get right down to the gameplay. We're in Mexico. Grab some ammo here. Still haven't done much in Mexico. We just got here a little bit ago. Got acquainted with Landon Ricketts. In fact, 7 a.m. and 10 p.m. Alright. What time is it now? $2 a.m. Well, we'll sleep for 6 hours then. Can always use a little more shut-eye.
Pesos podemos retirar a mi cuarto y conocernos mejor, ¿eh?
No me Ay, no tengo nada.
Gentlemen, I thank you. Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr. Marston. How you keeping, sir?
Just fine, thank you. And you?
Oh, very well, sir. Thank God my wife died. Unlucky in love, lucky in cards. Tarzan, champagne for everyone.
Keep playing, Mr. Ricketts.
Oh, I'm sorry, Herr Muller. I'll keep playing you in servitude for the rest of your life on Earth, if that makes you happy. Yes, I shall indeed, sir.
Well then, your deal.
Oh, Marston, would you like to join us?
I don't think so. I'm just gonna have a drink.
Oh, come on. Sit down. Sit down.
Okay, then. Gentlemen?
Na mach schon! What convenient timing for a friend to join, Mr. Ricketts. I'll be watching you.
I'll take a whiskey, if you're buying, Muller.
I fault. That's better.
Now, fold.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm gonna bet anyway. Yeah, you better fold.
Looks like the table
That's
is
called a
turned.
bluff win, ladies and gentlemen.
Now isn't this civilized? Mexico, Germany, and America at one table.
Muller, we might have to send you off prospecting for more silver soon. No, thank you. Look at that. A little beginning.
You fucking cheat!
Excuse me?
You fucking looked in my fucking cards, you fucking cheat!
Now, Herr Muller, let's calm down. There must be some mistake.
There's no mistake. Your Yankee friend here is a fucking cheat.
Easy there, Germany. Calm yourself down.
Oh yeah, you know exactly what you did.
Yeah, I know exactly what I did, friend, which was nothing. Now, I'd prefer it if we could all play a friendly game and no one get hurt.
You planted this guy Ricketts.
Now, why would I do that? I've already beaten you. Now, calm down and let's finish the game.
There's no more cards game.
Ease up there, friend.
There must be a name for this.
Looks like we got a Mexican standoff on our hands.
We could all die here and now.
I'm not fighting you, Ricketts, but the Yankee him I don't like.
He's done you no harm, Muller.
He's done me no good either. Outside, winner takes the pot.
The winner will take what he wants. The other man will be in no position to argue.
That's right, Mahler. You sure you
Sanchez
want
will
to
be
do
my
this?
second.
Because I have
As
no
you
problem
wish,
putting
Germany.
my cylinder into that bald
As you
fucking
wish.
head. That's right, holster that fucking pistol.
Walk with me, John. I want to make sure you know how this is going to work.
Oh, I know how this is going to work, Landon. I'm going to blow motherfucker's head clean out the back of his skull.
A duel is all
That's
about
how it's
timing.
going to go down.
If you pull your gun too soon, you'll be less accurate. After you draw, pick your shots carefully, like I showed you. Once you've picked your marks, the rest, my friend, is in the hands of fate.
What are you waiting for, coward?
As soon as he draws, put him down.
Please, Mahler.
Nobody steals from me, especially an American.
Yeah, okay. Fucking kraut. I'm gonna make this kraut my bitch. Ain't stealing when the other man's in no position to fucking argue.
Come on. We've earned ourselves a drink. I think Mr. Muller's buying.
The world's a better place without that faggot.
Your health.
You, the man they call Marston, see? You like killing? Watch me cut her throat.
Nice friends you got here, Mr. Ricketts.
Tú y yo, Marston. Peleamos ahora, We fight now.
Careful, Marston. I know that girl.
Oh, madre mía.
Don't worry, sweetheart. I got you.
Dios mío. No puede ser.
Or not.
See. Better not miss, partner.
Just get right to the fucking
No, por
point.
favor.
That was garbage, so fuck you. Talk about fucking cheats.
No
The
me
game just cheated the shit out of me.
Ayúdame, alguien.
There we go. Oh, what the hell happened last time?
Oh, madre mía.
Oh shit.
We really aren't making any friends today. Find some cover.
Bad place here.
I run this town. This is what happens when you work for a German. Don't give up on me now. Kill these bastards.
Oh, you
Buzz.
No, partner, I think we can safely say this poker game. Well, I must say, you tourists certainly bring peace and prosperity to this land. Then again, I doubt Muller will be missed.
He wasn't much of a poker player.
Down, down.
Quiero que le pidas disculpas.
Do you in there? Come on.
Machote. Se lo te llevará al cielo.
Hey, Gringo.
Mr. Ricketts.
Come on in. Sit down and have yourself a drink.
Sure. Say, any word of Javier Escuela?
No, nothing yet. Say, why are you after him anyway?
We're old friends. We was kind of educated together.
So what is this, some kind of high school reunion sort of thing?
Something like that. Well, you've killed people. You lived the life.
That I have.
And I tried to stop. I mean, I don't know. I tried to go straight. I did. I left the gang after the gang left me. Left me to die after I'd been shot. They'd all gone crazy anyhow. Our old leader, fella you probably heard of. Anyway, he more or less lost his mind, went and shot a bunch of people unfair like. I got shot in a robbery. They left me, and I left them.
Well, that's how it goes.
Ain't it the truth?
Already had me a woman, got me a farm, then I got me more trouble.
Sure.
I've been sent to track down the men I used to run with. Track them, kill them.
Well, if you don't, someone else will. There's no escape. Look at me. I spent 25 years killing men. Look at me now. Sitting around here like some low-rent would-be messiah. We're relics. Come on, have yourself another drink and let's wallow in a little self-pity.
Sounds like a plan.
Your health.
Mr. Ricketts! Mr. Ricketts! Thank the Lord I have found you. And you, Mr. Marston.
Will you sit down? You all right?
I'm well, sir. But Allende is sending more men to the death. Prisoners who have not been tried. A prominent writer, Castilla, and a local official whose only crime was not putting the small holders on the street when they were late with taxes.
Writers and government officials. For once, I agree with Allende. Some men need to be killed.
Mr. Ricketts!
I was just joking. Where are they?
Out near Escalera.
Let's hang up our self-pity and go shoot ourselves some bad guys. You're gonna be all right.
Thank you. Both of you.
Buenas.
Let's head for Escalera.
Uno debe guardar a sus hermanas cuando Allende está cerca.
Ay, cómo me disfrutaría con ese cuerpazo.
Yeah! No rush. I'm sure they'll hold the executions till we get there.
Luisa was pretty shaken up.
She's angry. This war is getting dirtier by the day. People are being executed for just having an opinion.
Melinda seems to have more enemies by the day.
Perhaps you would know. Rumor has it you've been making all kinds of new friends.
I don't pay much attention to rumors.
Just be careful, John. Keep jumping from one side of the fence to the other, you might just get impaled on it.
I have to find these two men. With respect, how I do it is no concern of yours.
Choose your tone wisely, partner. Remember who you're talking to.
How could I ever forget?
And who are you, John Marston? Apart from a rat feeding every other hand he can find, my name means something. All you've done is kill a few peasants, and the only real outlaw you've taken on dropped you like a bad habit.
Now, I politely ask you to watch your tone, Ricketts.
All I'm saying is, maybe there's a reason why people around here don't want to talk. You must miss your family.
It's the only thing that keeps me going.
You know, you remind me a lot of myself. How I used to be. Stubborn and angry.
You ain't changed all that much.
I always thought I'd lived a charmed life. I've known wealth, respect. Do you see that? Prison wagons. That must be them. This is our chance. See if you can take control of that first wagon.
Surprise, gentlemen.
These men aren't guilty.
What's going on?
For the love of God! What the hell?
Yeah, exactly. What the hell? What's going on with my horse?
Keep
Move,
going.
you fucker. Hey, what's up, Camouflage Boy? Yeah, I'm with you. I'm extremely excited for the new Red Dead. I've been excited about it since they announced it. We're getting close now. Only a couple, I think it's like 2 months away, give or take.
You're almost there. They got men on the bridge. Don't slow down.
Jesus.
You're all dead, amigo!
Yeah, me too. I got the Ultimate Edition ready to go on the PSN.
We'll handle it from here. I know you got other matters to attend to.
It's been nice riding with you, Mr. Ricketts.
And you too. You took me back to another time. Talk to Louisa. She'll help you, and she's well connected in that other land. I hope you find what you're looking for, Marston.
You know what I'm looking for.
If you say so, Marston. If you say so.
Alright, let me see if I can find my, the next tier up horse. I'm gonna actually look up. I forget exactly where to find it. I know it's in Mexico, but okay, apparently it's you can find it around here.
Come on. Come on.
You can find it in America too, apparently. I didn't know that.
Let's go.
I don't know. I never tried. I don't think it's true, but it could be. I never really cared. I never really cared for the marshal's outfit. Or rather, I never took notice. Might be true, though. Trying to find the Hungarian half-bred.
Load up now.
Hola, compadre. Help me, and I can help you. I am a cazador. I hunt the pieles. Help me hunt the animals and get the pieles. We'll share the dinero.
Dead now. Sure, I'll hunt with you. I could use the money. Tough one, ain't you? lie still. Get away
Snake.
from me.
I don't even know what we're actually hunting, but I see a lot of snakes. Maybe that's what we're hunting.
Come on, let's get this over
Doesn't
with.
really say. I feel like this shit might have glitched. It's not showing me like what I'm supposed to be doing. It's just playing the fucking music. This game's been glitching like fucking crazy lately, man. This playthrough has been like one glitch after the next. Fuck this challenge. Really have half a mind to just say fuck it.
You stink.
The fuck with this. Have no idea what I'm even hunting. Is it just any fucking animal or what? Like it just doesn't. There's no information provided. I'm done. Screw this. Fucking glitchy ass fucking game. I don't even think the fucking challenge.
Slow up.
Okay, well what am I hunting? Can you tell me? Game? Can you indicate to me what the hunt is? What are we hunting? Snakes, armadillos, birds, these nuts.
Hey.
Oh, okay, coyotes. Coyotes we're hunting, people. That's what we're hunting. We hunting coyotes out here. These fucking, there's rattlers everywhere. Bastards.
This is messy.
Man, I don't think there's any deer out here though. Yeah, well, actually, there are deer out here. I was wrong. There you go.
Easy.
you mind spawning some coyotes so I can shoot them, please? I'd be greatly appreciative. There we go.
Gotcha. Whoa. Oh, Lord. This is
Yeah, the cougars, the only way you can tell that they're about is if you hear them. Whenever I hear them, I know they're going to pounce me, so I just immediately get on my horse and keep aiming behind me like this. And eventually you'll lock on to one ready to grab you. So you always know they're there when they roar. And once that happens, you know you're going to get attacked. So you might as well just jump on your horse.
Now we have enough here. Here's what I owe you.
It was a pleasure, mister.
Alright, let's continue to search for this Hungarian half-bred horse. Should be somewhere to the west of my position.
Whoa there.
Join me, team.
Slow down. Let's go.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Sometimes they do, I mean, usually when I encounter them, I know they always roar, but it's been a while since I got attacked by one, so sometimes they may not, I guess. I find bears worse, because those, as big as they are, they seem a lot more silent. Alright. This guy stole your wagon? Hold on. His head's gonna steal a bullet. I'm done going easy on these thieving bastards.
Excuse me, mister.
This horse looks really emaciated. Wait a minute, that's my horse, look! Wait, yeah, those are my horses. Where's this friggin' asshole at? Here's your friggin' wagon, asshole. Take your gay ass wagon.
Slow down. Come on.
Come here, girl. Come here.
Come on.
This is the horse I was looking for.
Relax now. Nearly there.
The Hungarian half-bred, everybody. The second best horse. Well, let's put it this way. This horse isn't the fastest horse, but it's a better battle horse because it can take more shots. So it's really, I guess, top tier for combat. And that new item that's available for purchase is the deed for this horse.
Let's go.
I believe this horse also has more stamina. The American Standardbred's the best horse for speed, but this horse I think has better stamina and resilience. So it could arguably be the best horse, depending on what you're looking for. The undead cougars, maybe they have a different attack pattern. Not sure. What time is it? 6 p.m. See what guns they have.
Hola, how are you doing today?
Hello there.
Esta noche voy a comer panochita dulce.
Got a semi-auto pistol, bolt action. The bolt action's definitely worth it, but
as you like. Cuando Coronel Allende me visita, fumamos Don Feliberto.
I forget whether or not you get it otherwise. I'd rather not spend $370 if I don't have to.
A todo tu servicio.
I'm keeping the feathers because I think there's a mission later that requires them. So they'll come in handy for that.
Capitán de Santa solo permite que yo le toco a su pistola. Buena suerte. Good luck today. Every time Allende come to my place,
I hear you, Alexis. I'm sure you can beat it again. But I'm with you. I definitely needed to play this again before the new one came out. I've already played it quite a bit. Oh, this guy right here wants to go, guys. Look.
Why don't you prove it?
Oh, you want me to prove it? All right.
Recuerda mi nombre.
Yep, it is going to be your funeral, buddy. Leon Galindo. You're going to eat your words, but you're going to eat bullets first. Bye-bye. Wow, this horse is good and all, but he's not too smart. Come on, horsey, let's go.
What do you want, gringo? What are you doing here?
Really? I never seen that in my game.
There's a war going on.
Headless zombies. They're only headless after I shoot them.
I'm sent here to retrieve a couple of men. Can I speak to your commander?
You want to talk to my boss, gringo?
I guess.
Is that not good enough for you?
No, sir.
This guy's face looks so funny. I don't know why.
You come to my country, my poor little country, and you think you can be friends with the president?
No, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Things must have come out wrong. Maybe you can help me.
Sorry, friend.
I've seen that before, where some of the zombies look like regular human models. I've seen that a couple times.
Sure. Somewhere between a threatening stare and the soldier's armed to the teeth? Yeah. Yeah, you had me.
Conmigo! Let's come meet, drink, and then we'll talk. My name is Capitan Vicente de Santa.
John Marston.
My country is in pain, John Marston. Terrible pain. The rebels have seized the people by the throat and destroy a way of life.
I'm no politician, sir.
And I am no soldier, a killer.
Oh, yeah, I hear you, Alexis. DeSantis an asshole. I definitely don't like him either.
Great man. Perhaps you've heard of him. Coronel Allende.
He's a snake.
To preserve the order in our province. To keep our civilization alive. But it's tough. The people are confused and usually swayed. Sometimes in the service of what is right, you gotta do terrible things. It breaks my heart.
And apparently he's also an in-the-closet homosexual.
I wish I enjoy your freedoms, Mr. Marston.
I'm trying to find a man, an American, an outlaw named Bill Williamson. I believe he came here to seek protection from another outlaw named Javier Escuela.
You're no moralist, but you hunt outlaws?
So it would seem. You heard anything of these men?
I am the government, or what is left of it. Outlaws seek each other. They're possibly hiding with thieves and killers who pose as freedom fighters in the hills around here. They're united under one traitor named Abraham Reyes.
Where could I find this Reyes?
If I knew, I would be there, hunting him with everything that is true within me. Reyes finds you.
Like cholera.
Something like that. But it's possible, though. My men are trying to lure him into a trap. Possibly, you could ride with us. And if everything goes okay, I'm sure the Coronel will help you.
Okay.
Drinking some tequila.
Are you going to ride with me?
Ándale, ándale. Oh, actually, let me see if I can ride with him. Save myself a trip.
Hold on tight. We're in a hurry.
You did not expect such a warm welcome from the Mexican army. I can see.
I didn't know what to expect. I hadn't even crossed the border and I was being shot at.
You will hear a lot of words like tyrant and oppression here. Words that the peasants have been taught, but do not understand. Meaningless words. The army is suffering a crisis of reputation.
Even I've heard about the colonel down here. He's not famous for his compassion.
This is the point. Have you met Coronel Allende? Do you know him? No. Like a papagayo? He just repeat lies you heard.
Maybe.
Allende is a good man, a strong man. He carries the weight of 1,000,000 problems on his shoulders.
Am I supposed to pity him?
You gringos are so quick to judge. You love to talk badly of other people because it makes you...
Yeah, he is a good character. I'm hoping to see a lot more about him
You're the one talking about
in
this.
the new game.
And I ain't here to make judgment on the way of your government. I've got enough problems with my own right now.
We'll find out more about how he used to be, you know, before he decided to change his ways. Here he's like, you know, he seems like a really nice guy. Like, it's what's funny about John Marston. He used to kill tons of people, but you're always helping people in this game, like for no real reward, just because he wants to. I wonder if he was always like that.
It cannot be erased. That is the problem with the people here. They spend too much time dreaming about imaginary futures.
I know I can't change the past, but I'm sure gonna do something about the future.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, amigo. My country is full of American criminals, mostly in the service of the rebel pigs. Mexico is an easy place for a man to lose himself, whether he wants to get lost or not.
Hopefully not too easy. I ain't got much time to find these men.
There must be a high price on their heads.
The highest price.
Can I ask how much?
I'm not getting paid. It's a long story. I'm being made to do this.
I will never understand you Americans.
Me neither.
We have a system of law in Mexico, senor, and we do not tolerate people who think they can run with their own. However, if you help us, we help you. No one hides from Coronel Allende for long. This rebellion, it is a disease. It is killing this country.
Don't the people have the right to stand up for themselves?
The right? The right! Don't you throw silly ideas at me. What do you know about the rights of the Mexican people?
Very little. Just saying there must be something behind this rebellion.
I'll tell you what's behind there, Senor Marston. Lies. Insidious lies. The peasants are stupid, and like cows, they can be herded. It only takes a few men to move many.
Maybe they've just had enough of being called stupid.
You're talking about things you don't understand.
If you ask me something, I'm gonna give you an answer.
Are you a revolutionary? Is that why you're here?
I was once, I suppose, in a twisted kind of way. Thought I could change something if I fought hard enough.
Change what?
I don't know. Maybe that was the problem.
Revolution is always selfish. It is nothing but greed and
Yeah,
ego.
and even the gang itself, Alexis, I mean, even Dutch, before he went crazy, they all had the Robin Hood code. They were robbing, you know, the rich and giving to the poor. So they all seem to live by some kind of a credo, which I think makes them way more likable. They're just not robbing and maiming for their own personal gain. Although, you know, that's the whole contradiction that they're all living with, is whether or not that's why they're doing it.
What a terrible idea.
But I was always interested in finding more about the Dutch gang. I was actually surprised about when they announced too that it was going to delve into that story. I would have just expected them to do a whole new story, really, with a whole new separate character.
The leader of the rebels?
Like, well, they are doing that, but I mean a whole separate character that has nothing to do with the Dutch gang.
I have far more respect for the shit I looked this morning than I ever will for that pathetic war.
That's a nice image.
He is from a rich family, a man born in a golden cradle, who pretends to fight for the poor. He's taking advantage of the ignorant and the weak-minded.
He must be telling the people something they want to hear.
Of course he is.
I wonder how John's gonna I wonder how John's gonna be like in the game. Like, is he gonna be like a character that
It's not far now.
I'm sure he's going to be a character that we like can bring along with us on missions and stuff. If so, he's definitely going to be my main guy to bring, my main sidekick. Apparently all the different characters are going to have like special abilities. I wonder what John's are going to be. Or if he's even one of those characters. He might just be there and who knows.
Come on, this way. Vamos! Fast! Stay with the train, senor.
Ah, this is crap. This is a fun mission.
From the south!
You want to get shot?
I'm going that at me!
Get the hell out of the way.
Come on. Come on, come on.
Whoa! Stop running!
Oh shit. These guys.
Too close!
Look at the cowards! They're running away!
Yeah, yeah, I mean, you can see Abigail and Jack in the gameplay trailer at the campsite, which I thought was cool. I knew they were going to be in it because Jack had to be born, but I'm with you there, Alexis. I definitely want to see their relationship more in depth.
Todo bien, compadre? You did a good thing for Mexico today. Coronel Allende will be very pleased.
¡Los rebeldes están robando el tren!
Levántese, perezoso, que yo para que le estoy pagando. Marston, you're gonna have to do something.
What?
You have to go out there and stop the train before it crosses the bridge.
Yeah.
Todavía levántese. Usted también. Y allá atrás, muévase.
Robbing trains is something John does well. So stopping them should be no problem. Oh shit, almost crashed right into that shit.
Put your gun down, friend!
Jesus Christ, John. Ragdolling and shit. Hurry the Why are you moving so slow? Awful slow, John. Good idea. Alright. What the what the fuck, dude? Okay. Well, at least it wasn't my fault. You know what, Camouflage Boy? Maybe it was just how I looked at it, but it looked like Abigail was pregnant. If you look at the latest gameplay trailer, the girl that's talking to Arthur Morgan, like kind of berating him a little bit at the camp, I think that's supposed to be Abigail. And if you look at her, she looks like she's pregnant. Oh my god. This part's getting on my nerves now. Why? Like, this isn't even hard. I'm not playing no more. I'm not playing no more. This fucking annoying fucking train. There we go. Oh my gosh. And then he falls off. I gotta defend it. Oh no, I gotta get to the front and stop it. That's right. Oh shit. This ain't good. So yeah, I mean, like I was saying, Camouflage Boy, it looks like Abigail's probably pregnant with John's daughter during the game. I think the game's going to span over a nice amount of time, though. Like, it's going to like traverse like a couple, I'm thinking possibly a couple years, maybe. I don't know, because it looks like there's a, there's a winter that goes on, and then there's, unless that's just the mountains, I don't know. People are speculating it's going to take place during the blizzard of 1899 or something, and then go from there.
Go! Come on! Yeah! Come on! Come on! Yeah! Come on! Whoa!
Uy, qué mal.
Why, hello.
Me gustaría pasar.
Howdy, partner.
Now, there's no need for that.
I always end up walking. I always accidentally kill this guy, but I remember now. The first instinct's to blow his head off, but if you do that, you fail the quest.
Hey, Migo, give it a rest. Enough. Stop hitting the girl.
There, you happy now?
You're low, brother.
You like her? You can have her. Yeah, she's pretty clean and pretty dirty also, huh? She's yours for 200 American dollars.
Mario, you are evil.
No, Eva, I'm just a cowherd who can no longer afford the cattle.
I don't even know why John's giving this guy the time of day.
Cowboy?
Holy Mother, save me from this man.
Come on. $200, mate.
Here you go, asshole. I don't know why I'm giving you this, but for the sake of the mission,
She's all yours,
a bullet
okay?
would be cheaper.
Enjoy her.
Gracias, señor. Thank you.
Will you miss me, mi amor? What are you going to do now?
I will go to Las Hermanas. The sisters there will help me.
Look at this guy. He wants to go. Right. Oh, I lost my honor. He pointed a gun at me. See, my daddy always taught me don't ever point a gun at someone unless you're ready to use it. And I was damn ready to use it. Freaking goddamn gunfight broke out outside. Who disliked this stream? Now, why would anyone dislike this amazing game? That person must be a faggot. Yeah, that's what it was. Person must have gotten molested as a child or something. Either that or they can't afford a PlayStation 3 and this awesome game, so they're bitter. So they gotta go around disliking everybody's streams. Or they're just mad that they can't be this good at the game. I'm not quite sure which one. In fact, I don't rightly care. Where the hell did this guy go? The stagecoach. Guess he ran when the gunfight broke out. Yeah, I just want to send a little quick message out to that person that hit the dislike button. You're a complete fag. You hear me? You hear me? Are you still here, homo? Yeah, you're gay. And you're fucking bitter. How's it feel knowing you can't say shit in response to it? If you are here, by all means say something in the comments and we'll discuss why you're so gay. But, I mean, like... it's a valid question. I want to know why you're completely gay. Like, I want to know. I seriously want to know what spurred this to happen in your life. Like, when did you decide it was a good idea to start packing fudge? Probably not going to say nothing because you probably, you know, disliked my video, signed off YouTube, and then went on a gay porn site immediately after. So, I mean, you know, I'm sorry that this stream is really manly and, you know, you're not into that kind of thing. Considering you're a fucking poo pusher. Thanks, Camouflage Boy. See, you're cool, man. Like, you're not at all lame or gay or... See, if I met you in real life, man, we would probably get along. Now, if I met this other person that disliked my stream, I'd probably punch them in the face. First thing. Just smack them right in the jaw. You know? That's what I'd do.
Let's go.
Because, you know, all these people, these bitter people, they like to hide behind the internet. Behind the anonymity of the internet. And just say, oh, you know what, I'm going to dislike this person's stream. No one's going to find out about it. I'm just going to be bitter as shit going around disliking people's streams. I don't have a channel of my own or anything. No. I don't contribute whatsoever. But I'm going to go around and just be bitter and dislike people's Let's Play videos. Yep. That's what these people do. I don't know why they do it. Probably because their lives are shitty and they hate themselves secretly, so they have to take it out on everyone else. Well, you know what I do with people like that in real life? I punch them in the face. Not trying to act tough, I literally do. Like, if someone's really that bitter, I'll just punch them in the face. Give them a wake-up call. See, bitterness, it makes me bitter. And when I get bitter, I start punching people in the jaw. And it's not a pretty sight. It's not something I want to do, but you have no choice. Sometimes you got to stand up for what's right, and what's right is punching homos in the jaw. Not literal homos, not like, you know, cool gay people, because I'm sure there's some cool gay people out there. If anyone in the audience right now is gay, no offense. None whatsoever. I don't mean it in that context. And if you took it like that, well, stop being offended, because I don't give a fuck. All I'm doing is sitting here playing my game, enjoying myself, and people get on my video and dislike it. And then they don't say nothing either. It's not like they say in the comments, oh, your video sucks or Red Dead sucks. No, they just dislike it and go about their merry way onto their gay porn site. Does it piss me off? Yeah, you're damn right it does. My blood begins to boil with that passive-aggressive bullshit. I agree it's not right. I mean, unless you legitimately have like like someone puts up something like hateful or whatever, okay, I get it. But like, I'm just playing a game here. Like, are you serious? Why is there even a dislike button? It's just stupid. It's just like condoning bitterness and fucking hatred. This fucking bullshit.
You want more?
Alright, mamacita, give me all your fucking money. Thank you for the additional like, whoever that was, you're cool. By no means are you a gay porn watcher. And I apologize to everyone who had to listen to my rant. It just really pisses me the fuck off. I really feel like it's one person, like one of my real life enemies that is sabotaging my videos. You know, one of those people that knows I'm better than them. Oh, I don't even have to get on here. So they're mad as fuck. So their passive aggressive way of dealing with that is going onto my streams and disliking them. Like, is that how gay you are, really? Why don't you just say it to my face, you know? Because you'll get punched in yours. That's probably why. And you don't want to do it. So, okay. I get it. I understand you're scared. It's fine. I understand you're scared, but be scared elsewhere. Don't look at my videos if you hate me that much. Like, just don't look at them. You don't have to watch them. Like, you don't have to watch me own this game with professionalism and grace. You don't have to be mad about the fact that I'm better at this game than you are. Just don't even watch the video. Just completely avoid it. That's all you have to do. Simple as that. Go bang your boyfriend and pretend like nothing happened. Like, it's fine. Just get the fuck out of here.
Eres llorón, maricón. Me das asco. Hablas lealtad, pero eres transparente. Estarás aplaudiendo cuando mi cabeza está pelado, ¿verdad?
No, mi excelencia. Mis hombres y yo estamos trabajando noche y día por su honor.
¿Honor? ¿Qué eres, un muchacho? Jovencito sin vergüenza. ¿Qué diablos este cabrón?
That's the man who helped us defeat Reyes. The man I spoke to you of. A friend of Mexico.
Hello, sir.
Hola, gringo. So you are the bounty hunter, huh? Have you found your prey yet?
No, sir.
Ah, perhaps you come to hunt me, huh? Your country loves to make trouble in mine.
Perhaps, but it isn't so.
Ah, perhaps I should tie you to a horse and let it drag you around town. Or let the dogs fight you, huh? Then see what you say.
I'd say the same thing. I'm here to bring two men to justice. Nothing more. Your politics are...
The guy who disliked my stream needs to be brought to justice. And I'll just leave it at that. What that justice will be, well, if I ever find out who it is, well, you won't know about it. I'll tell you that right now.
You know anything of the men I'm looking for?
You won't know about it.
Escuela is from this province.
But I'm telling you, if I ever find out who it is, there will be fucking blood. I'll say that.
Men like that, natural allies for
There will be justice, there will be blood, and heads are gonna fucking roll. So you better stay anonymous out there, you little bitch.
These fucking monkeys despise us. We brought them to God. They turned their back on him. Now I fight to help them from themselves, to save them from themselves.
Thanks, Camouflage Boy. You're cool as hell, man. I'll stop talking about that piece of shit now because, well, nobody needs to hear that. I appreciate your patronage, bro.
Sorry to hear that.
Sorry? Why be sorry? It is a way of mankind.
Saul M. Undead Nightmare was ass. Okay.
Will be. But I know one thing.
It's kind of an unpopular opinion, but sure. Whatever you say, bud.
Must be used.
Your taste in games, I'd argue, is pure ass. But, hey, to each their own, right?
Do me a favor while I find these men for you.
After we find the men, then I'll help in any way I can.
You are in no position to negotiate. Now, por favor, a bunch of these idiots men are fighting at Tesoro Azul. And you head there and you lend your support. Baboso, ¿cuántas veces voy a decirte? No ponga detrás de mí. ¿Qué eres, cabrón? No está mi sombra. Vaya.
Follow me. We must hurry.
¿Cómo está usted?
Yeah. So I finally met your great leader. He certainly lives up to his reputation.
What would you know about leadership?
Only that most can't handle power.
It is easy to criticize power when you have never had it yourself. Maybe it is because you have never been in the presence of a strong man before. I have seen the pictures of your country in the newspapers. Men preening and decorating themselves like women. Vanity is the legacy the British left behind.
Look, I don't know the fella. Just saying. That's how he treats his own men.
Coronel Allende controls any situation he's in because he knows that situation can never be allowed to control him. It is what a leader must do. And in case you had not noticed, we're fighting a war. We're all under a lot of pressure.
Pressure to find young girls?
The Coronel needs recreation like everyone else. He does not have time to court women. He's waging a war on ignorance. And is impatient for victory. He's trying to inspire wisdom in those more stupid than himself. We must hurry. You Americans think you can ride? Do you? Come on. I will race you there. Come on. You can do better than that. You surprised me, gringo. Muy bien. Very good.
Let's go.
You just wait. Coming. Right behind you.
Go. Yeah.
¿Por qué tardaste tanto? ¿Y quién es este gringo? No está bien, por favor. Cada hombre ayuda.
I hope you fight better than this little girl, gringo. Come, let's have some fun.
That guy over there. And the dude on the fucking roof. Jesus Christ. These rebels ain't messing about.
Someone might as well have this.
Oh really? I gotta aim for the head full throttle? Wow, thanks for that tip, man. I really needed to know that. Appreciate it.
I heard the little oars crying in that house over there. Remember, nobody takes them before Allende.
We did all this just to get women for Allende?
No, that's just a bonus. This village is riddled with rebels. Make sure they don't have homes to come back to. There are fire bottles over there. Use them to burn down some of these houses.
Why don't you go full throttle back into your channel and show us how it's done? Since you're so keen at backseat gaming and handing out life lessons and tips. Go ahead, go put up a Red Dead video and show everyone how to aim for the head. I'll watch it. That's if it ever happens, that is. Which I highly doubt it will.
Hurry! I do not want to be here any more than you do! Venga! Let's do it quickly! I want to go home!
Look out! Fire!
Isn't that beautiful?
You really are pathetic.
You need to relax. Come back to the villa and sample some of the new girls before they spoil.
Oh man, these fucking Mexicans, man.
Let's go.
They are some messed up people. These governmental Mexicans. Just burning people's houses and shit. John's still getting his hands dirty. Nah, I don't drink. It interferes with my headshots, so I can't really. I try to stay away from the liquor. This guy's getting attacked by wolves.
Easy. Muchas gracias. No tengo mucho, señor, pero toma, un poco para usted.
Anytime, friend.
Mr. Marston, ride with us. We've been betrayed.
What's happened?
There's no time. Ride with us. Then we'll find the men you seek. Come.
I have men waiting for us, just outside Escalera. Vamos!
What's the hurry, DeSanta? Where we
The
go?
rebels have taken control of an abandoned fort on the other side of Nuevo Paraíso. Many men. A place called Torquemada. We can allow them to establish a stronghold. The Colonel has given me urgent orders.
Which are?
To kill them all.
I should have guessed.
Leave your horse here. You will ride with me.
Whoa!
Los rebeldes tienen una fortaleza ahora. ¿A dónde vamos a parar?
Abraham Reyes tiene un verdadero ejército.
Dicen que hay cientos de hombres apostados a Torquemada. Creo que somos muy pocos.
Captain Espinosa already has men there. We must get to him before he tries anything stupid.
Skip this bullshit. I thought he'd be saying something.
Aston, wake up. We're almost there. Stay alert. Something doesn't feel right. It's an ambush! Cover up! We need to get to the camp!
Stop doing that! Do you want to die?
Mierda! They're behind us! Let's see what mess that idiot Espinosa has made.
Was he that deranged captain at Tesoro Azul? Is he leading this attack?
He? Espinosa does not lead anything.
I thought you was the same rank.
He is an angry dog we let out to run sometimes. That is all. I'm in charge here. Follow me. We will leave the wagon here.
¿Y dónde carajo están los otros que necesitamos? ¡Nos van a masacrar con estos pocos!
Antes que tú y tus hombres se habían cargado, los atacaron. Ten cuidado con ese tono de voz. Master, come on. Ignore the stupidity.
Shut your mouth, office boy! Gringo, take that sniper rifle over there. Media command is working. Por aquí!
Rolling block rifle.
¡Sígueme al bloqueo!
How's he getting so close?
¡Han abierto una brecha! ¡No les dejen pasar!
It's Gringo and Happy Amigo! Give it up! Who do you think you are?
Whoa! That ain't good.
Pleasure doing business with you, boys.
Get my bearings here real quick.
You must be the pendejos I keep hearing about!
¡Vengan! ¡Son solo campesinos! Wait! Stay with the troops!
Down, John. And get your head behind there, too.
Kill the snipers!
Bust out the springs here. Matter of fact.
Kill them, gringo! Recarguen sus armas para el asalto final. ¡Destruyannos a todos! ¡Puntería casi perfecta! ¡Ahí no!
A little bit overkill, but whatever. Just making sure he stays dead.
You don't want to do this, my friend!
¡Vamos! ¡Cargamos colina arriba! ¡Más rebeldes!
Yeah, DeSantis sucks.
¡Van a matar!
Probably because he's a fudge packer, but nah, I'm kidding. If there's any gay people in the audience, I really don't hate gay people. I know you probably think I'm a bigot, but that has nothing to do with why he sucks. Well, it has everything to do with why he sucks, but not why he, is an asshole. Fuck. Shit, get behind here, get behind here. This guy's running for his life. Springfield rifle, those things are lethal in the hands of an NPC. This is a fun part though. Lots of action.
Cover me!
John Marston! Remember the nombre!
There's no one going to be left to remember John.
Now on to the next one!
Kill them, gringo!
Where did all these fools come from?
Hey! Stay with the group! ¡Destruyanlos a todos! ¡Por Dios!
You wanted it this way, fellas.
La victoria es nuestra, soldados. Ustedes son todos héroes.
Nothing like taking out a band of rebels with a corrupt Mexican government.
Hombre, lo que sea, mujer. Amigo, ¿qué pasa? A killer like you deserves fine women and wine. The best pleasures Earth can give a man.
I need some information, DeSanta.
All in good time. My man and I will finish our business and we can talk back at Escalera.
The next time I see you, I need some answers, Captain.
Go get drunk, go get a woman! Enjoy life! It's a beautiful struggle!
DeSanta is gay as hell, but he cracks me up. Sometimes he does get a chuckle out of me every now and then. Alright, we gotta go. Let's try down here. By that house.
Let's go. Come on, easy up now. Yeah.
Is that what happened to me earlier? Camouflage? When I was doing the train mission? I ended up in the air, in the sky, and it told me I failed the mission. I was like, what the fuck? And like I said, I've played this game plenty of times, but I've never seen half, like a lot of the glitches I'm seeing for the first time just playing through it again. It's weird, like I never really experienced too many glitches with this game before. Recently, it's just been bugging out. There's usually a stranger quest here, but I guess it's not here yet. Right. What time is it? Alright, we got Luisa and another one with the Santa. We'll go to Luisa first. Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me. I was like, just randomly fucking warped into the sky.
Give me the Perdido! Get some sleep, my friend.
I need to get some rest. Wake me up when we arrive.
Here we are.
Pesa mucho.
Está bien, mamá. Está bien.
Ah, señor Marston. Mamá, papá, este es el gringo que me salvó.
Muchas gracias. My family is indebted to you. Forgive my English.
What's happening?
Great and terrible things. The revolution is coming. The country will be in turmoil once more. This time, we hope it's the last time.
Does that seem likely?
With Abraham Reyes, anything is possible.
Where's your family going?
My parents and my brother are headed to the hills. My sister has to flee. The army have an unfortunate way of treating women.
And you?
Don't worry about me, Mr. Marston. I'm living in history. I'm not afraid to die.
New nobility's almost as affecting as your naivete.
I would rather be dead than a cynic like you, Mr. Marston.
I would too.
I know you're not really like that. You saved me.
Luisa, ¿quién va a salvar a Miranda? Tenemos que llevar al puerto. Su barco sale al anochecer. No queda tiempo.
Mr. Marston, can I ask one more favor of you? Can you take my sister to the docks? We are sending her to work for a kind man in the Yucatan. She's too young for revolution.
Okay. Anything I can do to help out?
The boat leaves at sundown. Miranda, vamos.
Oh, Dios, Miranda. Ten cuidado. Adiós. Te amo. My brother has given us his stagecoach. They are good horses.
Oh, I remember this bullshit. This gets a bit hairy.
Let's go before I change my mind.
Get my repeater ready. I'm gonna need it. Excuse me, gentlemen.
¡Paren! ¡Papeles! Este camino está prohibido.
What do they want now? Act normal. It's nothing to worry about.
Te conozco. Eres un pinche rebelde.
¡Disparen! ¡No les dejen escapar!
I don't like your tone, sir. We don't got time for this bullshit.
That wagon is going straight towards the soldiers. Take a left here. Stay away from them.
Oh shit.
This is a very bad idea. Faster! I will show you the way. We must be careful to avoid the army, or they will kill us both.
Yeah, they'll follow the road when I'm aiming my ass. They never fucking do that.
More soldiers! Head right! Head right!
Oh shit! Oh my god! I can't believe I survived that. That is fucking awesome, dude. What's not awesome is the fact that I'm probably not gonna be able to get back up. Wait a minute. That was fucking awesome as shit. This actually looks like it might have been a shortcut.
Get rid of them! Lead them to the other! ¡Que viva esta!
Dead! Muerto!
We have to lose them! They're going to follow us to the docks!
Yeah. I'm surprised all these horses are still alive.
Bear right! Stay left! Don't let them stop us now! We are near there!
You fight like chica!
Look! Over there! They are still here! Gracias a Dios! We made it in time! Thank you for everything. Will I see you when I return?
Not likely. I ain't planning
What's
on
up,
staying very
Punisher
long.
fan? I'm also a Punisher fan.
Maybe. You should get going. Travel safely.
You don't like the lady I have to escort? She's alright. She's like that generic female Mexican NPC. Pretty much the same exact chick that you encounter at the end of Undead Nightmare, except it's a whole nother character. What's that? The, I'm trying to think. You're talking about the comic illustrator, right? Or the writer? The one I read was the, I have the comic somewhere. I can't remember what it's called. It's Punisher X or Next or what the hell is it? They did like it was like more of an adult take on the Punisher story. I'm probably way off with that name. I forget what the hell it's called though. You probably know what I'm talking about. They did a Ghost Rider like that.
Load up now.
Max. Yep, that's the one. Yeah, Punisher Max. And no, Andrew, I don't have an Xbox. I have, this is on PS3. I have a regular Xbox from, like, you know, with regular Halo and Halo 2 on it, but I don't have... I never bought an Xbox after that. What's up, Dazed? How you been, man? Long time no see. Yeah, I read Max. It was definitely great. I don't know if I read the entire... I don't think I read the whole thing. I got like the first volume and I believe the second volume. Well, yeah, the original Punisher. He was definitely cooler. I like John Bernthal as him, but this is my problem with him. I don't like that he has like a fucking crew cut, because it doesn't look like the Punisher to me. Like the Punisher had a fucking like slick back like hair, you know what I mean? So that's one thing. His look's kind of off. The second thing, I didn't really like the first season of Punisher. I liked it, but I didn't love it because it wasn't like the Punisher I'm used to. Like the Afghanistan thing, I understand why they did that because they had to like update it. So I'm fine with that, but I wanted them to do more of him like killing like gang members and mafia members and shit like that.
You're here to fight the war, and they shall make a patriot of you yet.
I hope so. Any word of those men?
Oh, yes.
What's up, Arfon? Thanks.
I wanted to talk to you about it. De Santo, hable con él. Tell him what I wanted.
His Excellency, El Coronel, would like to employ you in escorting a train down rebel country. The job is dangerous, but you'll have the honor of...
It's discount Batman voice. I mean, like I said, I don't mind him too much. I think he's better than...
in her fight against forces.
Well, I wouldn't say he's better than any of the movie variations, but he's definitely, the narrative's definitely a little bit better, I guess, because it's not just going, it's not just like, you know, simple. But I really want to see him doing more Punisher-y stuff in Season 2. Like, I want him to have the look with the hair and look more like he's supposed to look. Be more comic accurate. And I want him to be killing more fucking Manucci gang members and shit. And not just fucking corrupt military people. Yeah, exactly. Just non-stop, like, hardcore action. You know, like the Commando of fucking Netflix Marvel shows. Basically what I want. I want a good narrative, yeah, but I'd let a little less drama, a little more killing of fucking criminals. That's why I love the Punisher, because like he just killed the shit out of bad people. It's like you don't feel bad at all for the people he's killing. In fact, that's what you want to see like other heroes doing. Because all the other heroes, all they do is fucking put them in fucking jail, and then they get out of jail somehow and continue to kill people. Like, that's why I laugh about the contradictory. I love Batman, don't get me wrong, but thinking about how contradictory his character is. He puts the Joker in jail, Joker gets out of jail and continues to kill people. How many times has Batman had the opportunity to kill the Joker and stop riots, terrorist actions, like all things, save tons of people's lives just by ending the Jokers, but he won't do it, knowing full well Joker will get out of jail again. At least the Punisher puts people down for good.
He knows less than nothing on how to lead men.
Yet he's the colonel's second in command.
That is a good job. You are a funny man.
Yeah, or fine. I'm definitely hyped for Red Dead 2 as well.
That is all.
But yeah, that's the thing, and that's why I love Max. Like, they just went right into it. He didn't have any emotions at all. He just fucking went in, executed people point blank. Didn't give a fuck. Nothing anyone said or did would sway him. He would just go in and kill everybody. Some people need to be killed. I don't care what anyone says. Like, people are against the death penalty and all. I'm kind of against the death penalty as well, because I feel like, why spend this much money being humane about it? We should just have these people. We should just bring back public crucifixions. Crucifixions, fucking hangings.
That makes you an idiot. Not a gentleman. You confuse me, my American friend.
Oh my God! What is with this camera? Look at this shit.
You have a problem helping us kill men. Your morals are
what the fuck is going on here, man?
I gave up morals a long time ago.
I can't even get a shot on it. I can't even my gun. This is fucking retarded.
It is funny, you judge.
Like, every time it goes back into that cinematic view, and it's not supposed to do that.
For money. You hate me because I remind you why you hate yourself. You are weak.
To be honest, you remind me more of a schoolyard
Look at this.
bully.
See, every time I go back here,
Sucking up to the teacher.
it goes into cinematic view, and I got no lock on. Whatever.
This is war. If we want victory, we must be relentless. It is the only language the peasants understand. These traitors made a choice when they took arms against
Exactly, just firing squads. I mean, that's too humane. Like, what would you want to do? Like, this is what I want to do. And call me a sicko, call me a psychopath. I don't care.
I'd say that's a
any like rapist, pedophile, murderer, like any of those high-level like criminal offenders, I just want to put them in a torture chamber, cut off every appendage, without anesthesia, mind you. I want them screaming for God by the time I'm done with them. Seriously, I would have them in a fucking torture chamber and fucking make them know pain and suffering. What the hell's going on here? This shit is glitched, man. Yeah, this shit glitched. Well, yeah, I mean, because they keep, it's really ridiculous just how people are these days in terms of, like what they think is right, what's not. Everyone's way too soft now. I mean, there's a difference between being soft and you know, compassionate and just being straight stupid. This game fucking glitched so hard, dude. Look at this. This game's been glitching non-stop. Fucking ass. You know what? I can't even kill the guy. What about his boy in the front? Can't kill them either. There we go. Oh, I assaulted a Mexican soldier. What a shame. Thank you, Punisher fan and Dazed. You both know exactly what I'm talking about. Those are the key hot topic, hot button issues that I definitely despise. BLM is the most racist shit ever. I mean, it's not the most racist shit ever, but it's just as racist as the KKK or not neo-Nazis. No different. Only, well, we don't know why people are accepting that, or some people are anyway. Yeah, see, now everything's working as it should. But anyway, yeah, like, the LGBTQ thing, I have no problem with accepting people's lifestyles at all. But if you're gonna try to tell me that a transgender person is a man or a woman, like legitimately, I'm sorry, but the science does not back that up, nor will it ever back that up. I'll accept what they want to do, that's fine. But like, we're not gonna sit here and like sugarcoat the fact that what they're doing is basically mutilating themselves.
That was close. I don't know. This doesn't feel right to me.
Well, I mean, these rich people they don't know they don't know anything. Like actors, like Hollywood, I used to like respect actors and like enjoyed their work, and I used to look up to them because there was a time when I actually thought I wanted to be one. But now it's like I look at Hollywood and I'm like, these guys are just a bunch of fucking like fake ass. Like we already knew they were fake, but to the extent of how fake they are is just bad. Like they really just sit there and yes man everything. Like nobody's entitled to an opinion in Hollywood. They all need to conform to liberal, which are now turning into like far left liberal extremist views. That's all they're allowed to believe now.
Maybe you just need to take a piss or something.
The colonel told me that the Santa had praised my action.
I agree, Daze. I mean, that's the science. It's not like I'm like saying that. It's not like we're saying this because, oh, we don't want to accept things. No, that's the science. Like that is what science tells me, and I believe science. Okay, I believe science over religion. I believe science over, you know, belief systems. I'll take science over that any day of the week because that's proven. You know, it's not just fucking hope and like, oh well, you know, I hope this is what it is based on false text from people that don't even that didn't even see Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? Just I'm going off on a tangent, but I just mean like I'll believe something that's like tangible over all this other nonsense that people want to fucking, this spiritual bullshit that people want to feed down your throat.
You're ridiculous.
And then I mean, even that's just one example, but like yeah, like the chromosomes don't lie, man. I don't care what Bill Nye the fucking hack guy says. Screw him. Bill Nye's a fucking hack. Another person who I just have no respect for at all. That fucking politically agended cocksucker.
I can only imagine what kind of
I guess I'm an atheist because I really don't believe shit. I was raised Catholic, but I don't really have a belief system anymore. I mean, what reasoning do I have to believe in any of that?
We are close to Chuparosa now. I still have a bad feeling about this. Tell me, why are you here?
That's what it is, Dazed. I mean, comes down to the fact that they want to force feed like their junk science to us, and it's not. It doesn't have any value. It's just, it's complete bullshit. That's all it is. It's just pure bullshit junk science. Like, there's no actual like science, realistic like tangible science to back it up. It's just all bullshit. It's all stuff they want to make up to make. And I'm not going to sit here and like, you know, and betray what I know to be true just because this is what they're force feeding us.
You recruits can't win a fight like this. I need you to man the Gatling gun.
I ain't the soldier here, Captain.
Nah, I really don't know. I mean, I just feel like they want to stir up controversy when there is none. You know, it's like let's pretend we're fighting for an ideal that really doesn't exist. You know, it's like I do see like the Me Too movement for one thing. I feel like these newscasters, a lot of them just want to like really dig up a story anywhere they can at the expense of people's reputations. Like, see, my thing is,
Don't worry, Captain.
if someone legitimately molested someone or raped someone, then yeah, they should be held accountable for that. But when people just like, say I grab a chick's ass, that could be considered bad. But say I hit on a chick, I think a chick's attractive. I go up to her and I like want to talk to her, and I keep and she says no, but then I keep pushing it. That's not really considered. I don't see how that's considered like rape. or sexual harassment. Like, unless you're really being rude and ignorant about it. But then these people, they want to, like, crucify anybody and anyone who fucking, you know, hits on a woman. It's ridiculous. Pretty soon, no one's going to be having sex because no one's going to be able to, like, flirt. And then, you know, you have, what do you call it? Fucking, consensual sex with a chick. And she says you raped her and then you're fucked. But even though that didn't happen. Shit's ending people's careers, you know what I mean? Like, based on BS. I feel like the news media should probably get their story straight and, like, not ruin people, not release that information until tangible evidence comes to light. Because once it's out there, you can't take Pandora back out. You can't put them back out into the box. You can't do it. Once it's out and about, you know, everyone looks at that person like they're rapey, and they might not be. It's just, we live in an age where people just want to talk shit about everyone. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm reading your comments. Well, that's the thing. It's like, it's really sad that. Well, the Bill Cosby thing, I mean, I feel like, yeah, that's kind of, I don't know too much about that case. I mean, I feel like there was a lot of people that came out with that. So I'm still, I won't judge it. I won't put an opinion out on that particular case because I feel like there's been enough women that have joined that lawsuit to bring maybe some kind of credence to it. But, you know, you never know. It could have all been consensual and they just said, you know what, let's make money off this guy. But, I mean, who knows? That I don't know about. Well, I know one thing. He ain't doing no jail time. He's got too much money and he's too old. I mean, at the expense of... We're talking about his reputation here. He fucking got away with it pretty much. Like, he lived the majority of his young life with getting away with it. And I really don't think he's going to do jail time. He might get on house arrest or something. And I doubt those women care. As long as they get their money, they'll be fine with that. The news in general, though, I mean, they all hype this shit up. And it's unfortunate because a lot of it, like, they just love to pass judgment on people. I remember back in the good old days when the news was unbiased and fucking objective. Now it's all, everyone on CNN's a fucking goddamn liberal. I mean, we all know Fox News is bullshit, but, like, you know, at least they're openly Republican. CNN sugarcoats that shit. What the hell's going on here? How do I have a fucking wanted level? What the fuck? Yo, this is absurd. Is this supposed to happen? Oh, I know what it was. I was talking too much against SJW, so they sent the local authorities after me for it. That's what it was. I'm not allowed to have that opinion. Sorry guys, I'll be checking your comments in a minute. I'm just focusing here on this. Taking out these fucking banditos. These guys ain't letting up. Alright, I think I made it.
I think that's all of them. We do not have far to go. The base camp is just at the top of the hill.
That was madness.
You did well, compadre. Very well. Whatever I can promise you in return, you have earned it.
I don't think the Santa expected us to come back from this.
Did you want to kill him, or should I?
No. Until I find Escuela, he's more used to me alive.
Yeah, well, Hollywood ain't red no more. They're fucking blue as they're as blue as you can be. That's what it seems like.
Here we are. Thank God. We are lucky to be alive.
Senor Marston.
Senor Marston. Thank you for your efforts. The escort was a success.
But no, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, you know, with the hockey player bullshit.
My whole life I have dreamed of a glorious
Oh.
Vamos. Rapido antes que nos ataquen otra vez.
Well, yeah, I mean, Dazed, here's the thing, like, we got, this is what really sickens me, man, and I'm going back to the tranny thing, because that whole thing is just so blatantly stupid, I can't even, it's so glaringly dumb, that you can just see the stupidity at work. But I saw this thing on, I think it was on CNN, and it was a woman with a 10-year-old son, I believe, or 9-year-old son. Might even have been younger than that. It was definitely, the kid was too young to be making decisions that he was making. But she was like up in arms because she wanted her son, who identifies as a woman, to be able to use the women's bathroom. And she was sitting there endorsing her son's choice, her 9-year-old son, to be a woman. Was okay with okaying that surgery and the whole nine. These people shouldn't be parents. I don't give a fuck. If you want to do that at the age of 18 and up, go right ahead. But if you're going to sit there and pretend that, you know, play fucking make-believe, and you're going to tell me that kid is old enough to make that decision for themselves, well, I'm going to call you a goddamn psychopath. Because that's just ridiculous. Well, dude, it's disgusting. It really is. It's child abuse. That's what it is. That's the way I see it.
Let's go.
I mean, there was absolutely nothing natural about that. Period. It's a mental disorder. If anything, that's the best way it can be described. But again, if we want to sit here and be accepting when those kids turn 18, by all means, go do what you want to do. The means for you to transform yourself into a fictional woman or man are out there. So go ahead and do that. But when the science comes down to it and we break it down to fucking soup to nuts, well, I'm sorry, you're still what you were born as. Like, the only way we can really do it is have, like, okay, have a whole nother bathroom set up for transgenders. There you go. We have male, we have female, and then we have transgenders. Because as far as I'm concerned, they're in their own category. Period. We're accepting them as transgenders. We're not accepting them as men or women. Because they're not either. They're transgenders. That's what it comes down to. That's the thing. I mean, kids don't know what they're into. Like, you know what I mean? They don't even know what sex really is. Like, how are they going to be gay, straight? How are they going to make the determinations on their gender? You know, it's just, it doesn't make any goddamn sense. I agree with you, though, to an extent. Punisher, don't feed the delusions, because it is messed up. It is probably exacerbating the issue. But I think it's the social issues that we're having there are like they're kind of complicated in terms of like maybe there are people out there that are actually happy and can live a productive life being, you know, what they think they are. Maybe they're not mentally, maybe they don't feel like they want to kill themselves and stuff like that. Well, those people, fine. If that's what makes you happy, go for it. But if you're like suicidal because you don't know what the fuck you are, I mean, you should go get some help. That's what that comes down to. Psychological counseling or a psychiatrist at best. Because if it's come that far, that's what you need. Yeah, maybe they don't, I don't know. The way I look at it, like I said, I mean, I guess, yeah, I mean, it's either give them their own bathroom or they have to go where they have to go. But I mean, in order, as like I said, as a social issue, they would have to. There's a lot of people like that might be offended that a woman who was really a man, like a fake woman, a transgender woman, we'll say, who was really a man, goes into a woman's bathroom. You know what I mean? There might be real women that are, you know, offended. There's probably a good amount of women that are offended by that. So for those people, maybe giving a transgender their own bathroom would quell the issue on both sides. But I don't think that it's okay for that man who's really who identifies as a woman to go into a woman's bathroom. If any bathroom, they should use the men's bathroom. If we're going with just the traditional gender bathrooms. Well, see, we have nothing. This is what I say. I'm 30 years old. I fucking, in my lifetime, I've seen like, you know, we haven't seen like drafts or like things that, like really crazy world events that really lighten people up to reality. I feel like America is so like kind of, I guess, pampered that a lot of people are trying to make problems where there aren't any. Like, there's so many people online that just want to create an E-net drama and shit. And I'm just thinking, there's much more important things to be worried about. You know? What's I'm saying? I mean, like, I know that we had a big war, the Afghanistan war, but people who went there volunteered to go there. There was no, like, real-life things where, like, oh, some kid who, you know, isn't cut out for it was, like, forced to go fight for our country's security and safety. You know what I mean? I mean, but going back even before that, like World War II, I mean, shit was going down, like, in our society, in our world, and America was still kind of young. People understood what it took for freedom back then. People now, they take it for granted. That's what it comes down to. I mean, I don't know where you guys are from. I think, well, I know you're from Chicago, but I don't know where you're from, Punisher, but if we were in like another country, I mean, there's people that would love to come to America because where they have it, it's not nearly as good. But all these American kids now, man, glued to their computers, don't realize that what they have is a privilege.
Oh. She said she was coming in here.
Oh, she came and she went. A man came for her. Turned out maybe he was her calling after all.
No, actually, man, I used to be more liberal than
Thank you, sister.
than I am now. I feel like I have values from both sides. I don't like to say I'm Republican. I don't like to say I'm Republican, Democrat, liberal, conservative, because I think it seems to me like I might be more conservative in some ways now because I look at facts. The way I see liberals going now, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Like, that's a lot of them don't. I'm not saying that all of them don't. I'm just saying that a lot of this shit, you can't put heart everywhere. I don't care what the movies tell you. There's got to be some actual mental, you know, there's actually got to be some, like, it's just not all black. It's not all, like, black and white like they want it to be. That's the way I say it. You know, sometimes you got to do things you don't want to do. Sometimes bills need to be passed that cause problems for other things. I mean, it's just such a complicated... Politics are just so complicated. I mean, it's really... It's really complicated for me to even go into right and wrong, because I don't think that shit always applies, personally. What's up, Odd One and Spider-Man? We're having a nice discourse about politics, and you know how that usually goes. We're keeping it pretty cordial so far. Nah, I'm kidding. I really don't care. I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion. I'm not one of those people that get his panties in a bunch over fucking differences in views.
What are you doing, amigo?
Nothing.
Why'd you kill her?
I didn't kill her. I wouldn't do a thing like that.
Yeah, I would have to agree, Punisher. You're definitely cooler than Spider-Man.
Digging her up.
What business is it of yours, huh? Oh.
I mean, who needs a friendly neighborhood web slinger when you got the fucking... the guy who puts the fucking criminals into the fucking ground where they belong.
Do I get my money back now or after I've killed you?
It's just a goddamn whore, man. A goddamn filthy...
You're from Ireland? That's cool, Odd One. I'm actually Irish myself. Born in America, though.
Now, come on.
Oh, this guy. This is the guy that killed his wife. Or his prostitute slave, or whatever the fuck it was. I've been wanting to kill this guy for a while. Bye-bye. Wish I could do that with people in real life sometimes. No offense, Spider-Man. I mean, you're still cool, don't get me wrong. You're just not as cool as Punisher. I will give you this, though. You tend to deal with more outlandish enemies than Punisher does. Kind of makes me wonder why Punisher never has run into the likes of Rhino, Shocker, Doc Ock. Venom. What would happen if he did? That is the question. What's this over here? Jimmy Saint. We'll go to Louisa because she's closer. Yeah, right, Dazed. Yeah, odd one. I definitely am with you there, man. I'm extremely excited for RDR2. It's the main game on my mind. Like, the only other game that I'm that excited for is Resident Evil 2. But Red Dead, you just know the game is going to take. It's going to just be so like immersive. It's going to be like it's like 10 times the game that Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is going to be. You know, I shouldn't even use the two in the same sentence because COD is pure garbage, but you know, Red Dead's just going to be great for years to come. We're still going to be playing that shit probably in like 2022. We'll still be playing Red Dead online. I talk like I just burned the grass. Okay. Well, I don't smoke anymore, if that's what you're inciting. I haven't smoked in 2 years.
Oh, Mr. Marston. Mr. Marston.
What's wrong, Louisa?
I don't wait for myself, but for my country. Abram Reyes has been captured.
He has?
He was coming to meet me at Roca Madera. It's a very romantic spot. It was a beautiful night, yet he was ambushed by patrol. My heart is breaking, but I cry for Mexico.
Where's he being held?
I didn't realize Rhino was that nice of a guy.
We are married already. His family do not approve. How could they? When I'm little more than a
Yeah, Black Ops is just... I never was a fan of Call of Duty, personally. I just never got into it. I could just see the fucking, like, cookie cutter bullshit that they were pulling with that game. I really just don't like games that don't put any heart into it. Like...
I don't think that's such a good idea.
Any Rockstar game, you know, has been created from fucking blood, sweat, and tears. Something like Call of Duty comes out every other fucking year, and it's the same shit, you know? It's no real innovation. Plus, the game itself just isn't fun, in my opinion.
El Presidio is to the north. We must hurry. Who knows what they will do to him?
Abraham Reyes, yeah, I don't like him too much either. I like the Rebels better, obviously, but yeah, I mean, there's corruption all around in fucking Mexico here. All right, Luisa, you want to get your ass moving? There you go. Yeah, I quit smoking pot about 2 years ago. I used to smoke every goddamn day. But you get to a point where it's like, you know what? Everyone tells you, oh, it's fine to do every day. No, it's not. It's definitely not. At least it wasn't for me. There's other things you could be doing than smoking grass, you know? I never played Fortnite. I've been kind of like debating whether or not I should try the free-to-play version, but the game's so fucking trendy that I'm just like, I think that's what's keeping me away from it. For Honor, nah. You know, I don't really like sword games that much. Like, depends. Like, I really love Zelda. That's one of my favorite games. I love The Witcher 3. But I never play a lot of games that take place in, like, Gothic, sword, medieval eras, if you will. Like, I never played Skyrim. It's like, if there's... I like shooter games, I like horror games. That's usually what I go to nowadays. That's funny, Odd One, because I'm also into fitness, man. I work out 4 times a week. Try to eat a lot, because I'm skinny, like naturally skinny, so I try to eat a lot to gain muscle and whatnot. Protein shakes, all that shit. Like today I ran 2 miles, and then I lifted for 2 hours. So I'm definitely into the fitness thing. And it's really fascinating, just the food thing in general, just nutrition and all. It's really actually pretty fascinating, like, especially in America, all the things we eat, a lot of the shit's bad for you. You know, and knowing what's in your food is really important as far as I'm concerned. What's Red Orchestra 2? I never played that. Never even heard of that, for that matter. Happens to the best of us days. I used to work out 6 days a week, like, we'll say a good 7 years ago, and then like I got a new job and I started working there, and it was kind of like, it was a lot of physical nature to the job, so I would just not have enough energy to come home and go to the gym. So I just fell out of it, didn't work out for a long time. Then I started working out again about 2 years ago, and been consistent with it since then. Don't work out as hard as I used to, but I still try to keep up with it. Because I'm talking right now, Dan. Usually I would skip, but there's a lot of comments flowing here, and it's hard to watch them and play at the same time. Is that a PC game, Punisher? I'm gonna bet it is, because I never played it. Sounds like a game I would like. Like, I love the Wolfenstein games. Like, I love them.
It is not far now. Are you ready?
But like I said, I don't like Call of Duty. I don't like World War II looked like it was okay, but I'm like, this is probably just gonna be kind of generic. Like, FPSs in general are just like, it's really hard for them to captivate my interest. I ended up buying Titanfall 2. I heard how good it was or whatever. I got it for like $8 on the PSN. I played it once. I'm like, this game's boring as shit.
Please be careful. There are guards everywhere. If they see you, they will kill you both.
Well, if he's alive, I'll try to make sure he stays that way.
Good luck. Que Dios te proteja. You can
Okay, see, I don't really play a lot of PC games. I was always a console gamer. Gotta be careful here.
Sabes derrocar a Allende. Pagarás por tu traición, Abraham Reyes.
The executioner.
No hará ninguna revolución.
Surprise.
That was too close.
Well, I'd rather be working for the rebels than DeSanta. I'll say that. Even though Reyes is a degenerate scumbag. Where am I getting hit from? This ain't good, guys. I'm getting shot from somewhere. Must have been that guy.
This gringo ain't happy, amigo!
Thanks, Odd One. I appreciate it. Good talking to you. Hell yeah, Clint Eastwood's awesome. And he's a Republican. Nah. That's another reason why I like him, though, to be honest. Not just because he's, you know, I like the fact that he's one of the few, like, Hollywood elite that's not a fucking libtard. Or really it comes down to the fact that he's, you know, he sticks to what he believes. It's not like he's being told what to fucking believe by the rest of the fucking elite.
Oh, yes. Such a devoted thing. El amor de mi vida. Now get us a horse, my friend. I am in no condition to ride myself.
Alright, Reyes, let's go. This, I don't want this horse. Where's my horse? This ain't my horse. Where's my fucking horse? Did my horse fucking die? Oh man. I really hope my horse didn't die.
Let's go, my friend. Before the
Alright,
army
Gaius,
returns.
let's go. Alright guys, I'm gonna escort Reyes and then I'll look at your comments again. I'm using my phone to look at the comments, so.
Easy. Atrás, look out! You are all welcome!
It's hard to drive, or should I say ride, and look at the comments and shoot at the same time.
There's more of them up ahead. ¡Viva Reyes! ¡Viva la revolución! Vete a la chihuahua! What is your name, my friend?
John Marston.
Oh, the American who was working for Allende.
I ain't working for nobody. I'm here because Luisa asked for my help.
As I thought you were a friend of Allende's, I was planning on putting a bullet in your back.
Well, try to resist the urge.
How do you know my young lover, Laura?
It's Luisa. I saved her life not so long back.
I will not forget this, compadre. You will be rewarded. Money, women, Luisa if you want her.
I'm here for 2 men. That's it.
You've been spending too much time with Captain De Santa.
Oh, man. Not like that. I'll explain later.
I am free again. I will write a poem about this day.
This is from a man who was tied to a post with a gun in his face a few minutes ago.
I wish I could see Allende's face when he finds out that I defeated 100 of his men.
All you done is get on the back of this horse, my friend, and you barely managed that.
Luisa is up ahead. Buena suerte, compadres.
Luis is all about Reyes, and you don't even know who the fuck she is.
There she is. I remember her now. Mi amiga. Here!
Abraham, Mr. Marston.
Oi!
The revolution will live on thanks to you.
Yes, indeed, John. You are as a brother to me. And my people need a man such as you to help our cause. My ranch is in
I do want her.
Let me say my brother. We are waiting.
But,
well, best of luck to both.
Yeah, I loved Gran Torino. Great movie. I mean, let's face it. He's not only a great actor, Eastwood, but he's a great director, too.
You will win a people her
He
freedom.
always has a cinematic masterpiece.
¿Para dónde tú vas, bella? ¿Eh? Vaya, vente conmigo. Tú sabes que
I don't know. I think this whole Trump is a racist thing is just media fueled bullshit hogwash, personally. Everybody's racist apparently nowadays. I don't even think Roseanne Barr is racist, personally. I just think she's crazy. And stupid, but that's beside the point. I love Mexicans. Selma Hayek's Mexican, bro. Like, if you ain't into that, there's something wrong. Maybe not your average taco stand Mexican now, but you know, if she looks like Selma or Luisa, sign me up. El Señor!
Blow it up now. We all need help, mister.
Like this one, let's compare. I mean, you got Selma Hayek, and you got this one Mexican chick that runs a taco stand in Center City. Now, the difference is Selma Hayek's hot as shit, and this chick has hairy arms, fucking a gut, and just all around. I mean, the hairy arms alone. I mean, I can't do it. And we're not talking about, like, you know, Italian girl hair, like you can see like a little bit of dark hair on her arms. No, we're talking about fucking. This chick needs to fucking shave them bitches ASAP. Yeah, I can't say I'm racist. I see things for what they are. Like, I don't, I see racism on all sides. I see it prevalently on the black side. I see a lot of black people that are racist as hell, and they're in denial about it. And that's because they are entitled. For some reason, they're entitled to be racist, and it's okay if everyone just has to like pretend that it's not racism. You know, that's what annoys me. What annoys me are black people constantly pulling that card. Like that Omarosa chick, just saw it on the news earlier, was a chick who really is a staple name because of Donald Trump. He's the one that really, you know, gave her a career, if you really look at it. And now she's sitting there saying he's racist as shit. Okay. He's so racist that he fucking got you in the spotlight. Had you on 4 apprentices. You know, it's just bullshit. Gave you a fucking job as a White House aide, but he's racist. Okay. Yeah, it sounds like a racist man right there. Someone who employed an African American woman. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. I mean, I literally have so many friends at so many jobs and from childhood that are not white. Like my best friends growing up, all Hispanic. All my best friends at work, all black. You know what I mean? It's like...
You ain't nothing but a bunch of women!
100%. So I really have no... I mean, racism's wrong. Let's be honest. It's just... It's blown... Oh, shit. Whoa, shit! It's blown out of proportion, though. That's the problem. It's like... The reverse racism is really what ticks me off. I don't like one. Racism is about everyone being equal, correct? Well, then why do black people have the ability to just be, to say like, for not only just pull the race card all the time, but be openly racist and not be called out on it? That's what I don't like. But if I was to say something like that, like, in public, there'd be somebody to be mad as shit. Like, I mean, let's be honest. There'd be somebody there that would say, this guy's racist. No, I'm not, but okay. We gotta have people in our world that are capable of critical thought. That's the problem. Most people just want to label everything. Especially these YouTube motherfuckers. Like, not people like me who just play games for fun, but like these commentator motherfuckers, like, sitting there judging people and shit. Making videos like they're raising awareness for something that isn't even fucking true.
Go home, buddy!
The deputy, huh? Gotta be careful here. This deputy might get his fucking head blown off.
Lárgate ya de aquí, gringo! Do you want to die?
Hasta la vista, maricón. Well, that's exactly what it is. It's like, I judge people by their character. It literally doesn't have anything to do with appearance. And believe me, all types of people have different types of character. You know, it's not, it has, culture does have a lot to do with it, don't get me wrong. Because I'll tell you what, I used to work in North Philadelphia, Southwest Philadelphia, predominantly black neighborhoods. And that's not what was wrong with them. It was just the fact that there was a lot of like gangsta type culture in there. Like, and I feel like, you know, rap, the whole rap culture, it really sets the wrong message for people. I mean, like, not just black kids, but predominantly black kids, but like fucking white kids too who listen to it, Spanish kids, whoever. But I think it predominantly affects the black culture and makes them think, oh, well, you know, it's cool to be a criminal, it's cool to be a gangster. Like, it's really not, though. I mean, like, but okay, like, I mean, maybe it is in the movies and shit, but in real life it's not.
Get out while the going's good. Oh, you're right about that. There is something about
Yeah, I never worked in West Philly. That was out of my jurisdiction, but I was in people's house. I used to do cable installations and shit. And I would be in people's houses all the time. And believe me, I saw, and a lot of the people were cool as shit. I mean, there wasn't like every day a struggle or anything. It was just, but there would be situations where I just felt like people were racist as hell to me, and I just like, whatever, you know. I don't take it to heart as long as I get through it. But I mean, at the end of the day, it comes down to these are real social problems that we have, and if people don't want to think about them logically, well then, we're not going to ever get anywhere progressively.
Excuse me.
It's funny how these progressives don't seem to want to progress when it comes to shit like that. I mean, the way I look at it, I don't want to put a percentage on it because I don't know statistics like that. But I mean, you know, stereotypes exist, and they exist because there's truth in them. You know what I mean? So like, people can say what they want. It's like, it is true that I think a lot of the black, like, statistically, it's true that black people do commit a lot of the petty crime. Just like it's true that statistically, a lot more white people are serial killers than fucking like black people. Like, how often do you see a black guy getting arrested for being a serial killer? I don't see it a lot. I've seen it, but it doesn't happen all the time. you're mostly seeing predominantly white people. I see there's a good amount of Hispanic people too. But when it comes to petty crime, robberies, gang violence, shit like that, a lot of the time it's black people. You know, that's what's coming up in the news. You know, I mean, that's what you see. You look at the statistics. But then you got, like, there's tons of black people that work hard every day. You know, there's tons of black people that I worked with that go to work every day, make an honest living. So for those people, it does look bad for them, because there are people out there that are going to judge them as a demographic and not as a fucking individual. And that's wrong in itself, because you got to be smart enough to know that there is a fucking difference. Yeah. But like I said, man, I've known a lot of black people that are cool as hell. Like I know from personal experience. I got these people had my back, you know, just like anybody would. And I can get along with them just as much as I can get along with anyone, if not better. But then you got people like one dude almost shot me in his house once, and it was for nothing more than I couldn't fix his problem. And I could tell just from square one the dude was racist as all fuck. Because I'm telling you, race came up. I didn't mention anything about it, but it came up. So we automatically knew from that being that even being a talking point that he was definitely, he had some kind of maliciousness for white people. I was like, whatever. Well, I mean, you got to look at where people come from too. I mean, some people their parents are scumbags. You know, it's like it's a vicious cycle of gang culture being indoctrinated into these kids. There's kids that are smart enough, have a high enough IQ to differentiate even when they're living around it. But then you got kids that aren't. They're just products of their environment. And it comes down to their intelligence level. Like, are they able to rise above that? Are they smart enough to? Well, unfortunately, genius and stuff like that is kind of rare, so you're not going to see it a lot. And then you got guys on TV who aren't even gangster in real life at all, sitting there talking about how cool it is. Singing songs about it and shit. What do you expect? What do you expect to happen to you expect gang violence to go down with that shit? No. Sorry. It's not going to happen. The media is all about talking against it, but they'll still endorse people singing about fucking slinging dope and murdering people.
Anyways, it's good to see you, amigo. Good to see you. You know, you are a rare find. A gringo who is also a friend of our country.
Very hypocritical, really.
Okay. Relax, relax. I have some wonderful news for you. Quite wonderful, in fact. You know the men you hunt? They have been captured in Chuparosa.
Oh, I bet it's bad over there. I mean, over here, you know, you got a lot of gang activity, too. I mean, just a lot of... I mean, they used to call it Philadelphia. It was back in... I don't know when it was. It was a year... It was a certain year when we had the highest murder rate.
Thank you. If it's all the same, I'd like to collect them in.
I don't know how it is now, but, you know, at one point in time, Philadelphia was no joke when it came down to violent crime.
Mi amor! Mi amor!
Come, my friend. It is time to bring this man to justice.
Alright, I think this is where this fucking jerk-off betrays me. Yeah, I think this is definitely it. The Santa!
This is very good news, my friend. And I say the Colonel will find this men for you.
For your sake, you best be telling the truth.
You have my word.
After that trick you pulled on me with the munitions train, I ain't sure that means very much.
What's up, Diago? How you doing, man?
Come now, John. After everything we've been through, I think we can trust each other, don't you?
How did you find them?
They were captured just outside Chuparosa. Every rat must come out of his holy entry, being held in the church. A chance for them to contemplate heaven, or you send them to hell. We have the area surrounded.
Oh, okay.
This is what you came for.
No hablo español, my friend.
Come, let's have some fun.
Mi amigo.
Soldiers to see who's the best shot. What do you say?
Anything's better than talking to you.
Ah, excelente. Okay, each man gets 5 shots at
You think John deserves what he got at the end? We'll find out how much he deserves it in the fucking RDR 2 when we see how he was when he was in the gang. I mean, anybody that kills people. Well, this is my theory on it. I mean, I know, like, it's like, okay, just killing people is wrong, right? But what if those people are, like I was saying, murderers, rapists, killers? Those people, I don't see it being wrong to kill them. Killing innocent people, I mean, that don't do anything. We're killing people for lesser crimes, like robbery and shit like that. I mean, that's a iffy scenario. I probably wouldn't kill someone like that. John, I'm sure he's in his time as a gang member probably had to kill people. People that didn't deserve to be killed, for example. Yeah, I'm sure he did. Like, they talk about that lady hiding in the court, but they say that, well, the strange man talks about it. When the day John got shot, Dutch shot this girl in the head. Well, John didn't shoot her. He was just riding with the guy who did. Maybe John wouldn't stand for that shit. Who knows? We don't see John. I mean, it's arguably like you just got done killing rebels, right? Now we're going on the rebel side. So really, I mean, you can't. It's hard to really say John didn't kill anyone that was innocent, because how many fucking rudimentary enemies have I gone down in this game alone? So I guess, yeah. But they were all trying to kill John, so it was life or death. It's not like they were unarmed. Nah, it's definitely Dutch that shot Heidi McCourt. Cause the guy, go look it up. The guy says it. I just watched it yesterday. See, my John, I play John honorable. I try not to kill. I don't kill like basic NPCs. Despite what he might have done in the past, when I play as him, I don't kill people that are unarmed. And if I do, I got a damn good reason for it. Well, think about in the movies, dude, Dazed, we see people doing like gunfights, right? Like people like honorably like going toe to toe in a duel. People weren't doing that shit. People were just shooting each other. Like they were like, you turn around, you get shot in the back of the head. That's what was happening. Nobody was doing this like man with no name, sly, slick gunplay. That shit wasn't happening in real 1899.
Here we are. Go, my friends. They're in the church.
This is a goddamn setup. Well, yeah, the far reach of the law just wasn't prevalent back then. There was no FBI, and if there was, they were just in its infancy. I mean, zero surveillance. We could probably start our own gang back then and fucking go rob a bank and get away with it scot-free. As long as we walked in toting guns, everything would have been just puppies and candy canes. We would have got the hell out of there, had some good money in our pockets, and the only way the lawman would be able to find us is through sketch artist identification. And that's if anyone was coherent enough in their fright to identify us. Nowadays, you rob a bank, you're caught.
I hope you have a clear conscience, because you're about to meet God.
My brother! They will kill you if you don't get your ropes off. Over here, I will free you.
Jesus!
Stop doing that!
What happened to my poncho?
Lucky for you, I arrived when I did. I guess we're even then. Now find your weapons and
I
find
got a knife.
Adelante!
Caliente!
Venga, mi hermano! This man's trying to kill you! Fight, God! This is your chance for revenge! Mexico!
Right in the kisser. Check this shit out. What? How didn't that kill anyone? What the fuck? Threw a dynamite stick right up there. And those two guys that did nothing happen. Try it this time. There we go. Jesus Christ. Are you fucking do anything right now, John? Fucking asshole. Ah! That was beautiful.
My brothers! Today, we have proven that the days of this evil regime are numbered. Soon, we shall be free, living together in a noble republic, justly ruled by fine men. But, el trabajo, the job is not done. Our struggle is not over. We will fight all day and night until local tyrants...
Well, this takes place in 1911. 2 takes place in 1899, and they even say in that the age of outlaws has begun to come to an end. But even then, like, it's still, you know, there was still, like, wasn't established everywhere, obviously. There was probably on the eastern coast. There was a lot more fucking civilization. The West was still wild and untamed. Well, whatever the factual evidence is, I'm more concerned about how awesome RDR2 is going to be as a game. I'm sure there's a lot of factual representation there, though. At least in terms of historic time period. What's this right here?
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
The British guy.
You are an American, are you not?
Last time I checked.
Oh, thank God, sir. Thank God. I have had it up to here with Dagos, up to here. Savages. Well, I do what I can to help. But this land was imagined by an angry God for an angry people.
Well, America ain't exactly a peaceful paradise, mister.
Well, that's right.
This guy's like a straight up like opium addict.
My God, if I'd wanted to speak Spanish, I'd have gone to Spain.
Why didn't you?
Good question. Well, you know, business, I suppose. Devil making work for idle hands, what? Now listen, friend. If you were to go west to Nosalida, I'd give you a reward for picking up a package of mine from the docks. There's some fighting broken out there. It seems like it's more your kind of thing.
Why would I want to do something like that?
Oh, you Americans are all the same, obsessed with bloody money. Well, I will pay you, sir. I will give you a buck. Name's Tollitz, sir. Uriah Tollitz. They'll know of me in no
Yeah, camouflage. They're probably going to have a lot of the same elements. I mean, if you look at the thing, the wanted meters there, they're just going to take all what was great about this, maybe add something to it, and improve what was already there.
Hell, what? That's a fine fellow.
Alright guys, well you know what though, I've been playing this a long time. Been more focused on your conversations than I am really the game. But I'm going to wrap it up for the night on this. I might get Metal Gear Solid 3 going in about an hour. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see how I feel. Oh yeah, now I'm dazed. I was thinking, I don't know if you noticed, but I can play... I could play, what do you call it? Resident Evil Outbreak online at some point. Because I have access to the fan servers. I don't know if you heard, but they brought the fans brought the servers back for Resident Evil Outbreak. I haven't played it in a while, but the servers should still be up. So I might do a stream of that at some point if you guys want to watch it. Oh man, you missed out. I actually played the first one online a lot back in the day. Never played the second one. But, you know, I have it's running through the emulator, PCSX. But it runs okay. I mean, there's a lot of the only issue with it is you get the zombies glitch like so much. Like they'll literally warp on top of you. But it's still fun to play. You know, it's amazing that they even got the fucking servers back up. But anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Punisher, thanks for stopping by. Days, good to see you as always. Diago, nice to see you. Like and subscribe if you can. Like I said, I'll probably get another game going in a little bit. I'll catch you guys.